Hello everyone, um, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I will say thank you for the people who interacted with my first post last Sunday. I really appreciate that. I hope you like it. I know I gotta make much effort in that to try to improve all my explanation and everything. But today we're gonna get on another tutorial about how layers work, like how to set your different layers. So we're gonna start very simple. Again, I don't want to make something too sophisticated and complicated, so we'll start very simply with very basic drawing, cute drawing. So set up your canvas at 3000 by 3000 and 300 dpi. I think it's enough. And let's jump on it today. Yes. So let's draw a cute octopus. So for that, of course, we'll start already with one layer, and I will show you when we're gonna put color drop and everything, how it works and what you need to do exactly. So to start a drawing, just grab a pen. I think the studio pen is pretty nice. So again, in your color palette, choose the black color. Stay about 25% is fine, I think. And of course the opacity at 100%. Otherwise, if you drop down the opacity, it looks a bit blurry, so put the maximum you can do. So, okay, now we can start. So let's start to draw the head of the octopus. So to do that, remember on the first tutorial, it's like you're going to trace one circle. So I start like this, and you go to the arrow if you need to move it. I like to do with fingers because it's so much easier and you can scale up and scale down. So I'm gonna stay like this. Then to draw the tentacles, I like to rotate a little bit my canvas. It makes it easier because if you make straight, it's kind of very hard to draw it and to get the right dynamic and flow. So don't hesitate to rotate a little bit, like 40 degrees your canvas. And then we can start drawing our tentacles. Let's make some cute tentacles like this. It's pretty much like we're gonna draw a design like for coloring book or something like that. So let's draw it like this. I guess I'm gonna move it a little bit here. So okay, we have now our base shape. So this is one layer. So what we're gonna do is to draw the eyes and the mouth, we're gonna draw in separate layer. To draw in separate layer, why to draw in separate layer and why not to draw on the same layer? Because if you mistake and you draw in the same layer or like this, sometimes you will destroy it, some part of your design. So it's actually kind of for safety reasons, it's pretty much better to draw on separate layers. So you just click on the plus here, one more layer above this one. So here you have your body shape, and here will be the eyes and the eyebrow, or just the eyes or the eyebrow, and then we go separately on the third layer, the mouth. So on this layer, let's draw the eyes. So I think for the eyes, let's have some fun and let's draw something quite big like this. And let's draw some color. So remember to draw the color, you just drop it like this. So let's draw the eyes, but one trick I'm going to show you, instead to draw with the eyes again, and you want it to be like symmetrical and perfect, what you can do is you can use this method. So it's a pretty good trick to make exactly the same eyes, exactly identical. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna slide like this. You see duplicate here, so you click on duplicate. So now you have your duplicated layers. So we cannot see it, of course, because it's inside this one. So what you're gonna do, you stay on this layer, you go to the arrow here, and you're gonna just slide it to the right. Then you locked in. So you got your both eyes. This one, the duplicated layer, and the original one. So that's pretty good trick to do. So now you don't really need to keep those both layers separately. You can just pinch them with your fingers, or if I come back, if you got difficulties with your hands, you just go here, down, and merge down. So you merge down your both layers in one layer, and that's it. I think those ones are too big, so again you go to the arrow, you stay on uniform, and you can center somewhere like this, and that's it. And I guess for the eyebrow, let's stay on the same layer, and let's draw something like this, like a drop almost. We don't need to maybe to make it identical, like for this time we make it like this. It's pretty much visually quite similar. So okay, so now what we can do, I think we can merge down both layers in one. So our body shape that I draw first, and eyes. Then for the mouth, if you want to add another layer for your safety, if you're scared like to do a mistake and you want to erase something but you don't want to damage the other part of the design, stay always on separate layer. It's very important. So for the mouth, let's make like an arch like this. And again, like half moon. Let's break some teeth here. Yes, like this. Then the nose, we're gonna stay also on the same layer. Let's draw it on the same layer. Okay. So okay, now we have both layers. Again, we can repeat the same thing. You can merge down, you can pitch both layers to make it one. And I guess we can add some textures to this cute octopus. Let's draw some kind of circle like this. It's looking a bit more dimensional feel. So you see how the layers works, and it seems complicated when you just get the iPad, and I remember when I got an iPad I was also kind of lost, but once you practice and once you get to know more about it, it's something very easy. And that's why I like using digital. It's to erase something or to duplicate, or there's so much to do. Oh, let's draw a little pinch underneath. So see how easy and better it is to rotate your design. You have better angles to draw, and it's very handy. Love Procreate. Love with the functions. I love that what you can do. So I make kind of very perfect circle like this. So let's add a little bit more, and that's it. I think we're good now. So okay, so what are we going to do now? We have our layer of inking, the outline. So now we're going to put the flat color. So for the color flat, what are we going to do? To put the color flat, one thing is important, and one thing I mistook at the beginning is, okay, I think I was like, okay, I add another layer, I put above it, I stay above it, and I was doing like this, I drop my color, oops, and why it doesn't work? Because this layer needs to be below this one, if it makes sense. But one thing you need to do is, now you think, okay, I can drop it. Oops, no, it doesn't work. And actually one thing you need to do is, you need here to put it as a reference. So your base drawing outline needs to be set it as a reference. And now it works, see? Always put your inking at a reference and your color layer below. So when you drop it, it will works. And now you can fill in like this. And I have another trick for you. If you don't want again back and forth to fill in, what you're gonna do is you drop it, continue filling here. Oops, let me try again. So you continue filling here, and what you're gonna do is you tap on it and see how faster you can do your flat coloring. So this is it now for the explanations of how you can manage your layers with a reference. But yes, this is something very important. Always make sure that your outline is on the reference, always. So again, to be quick, see how faster I am, and you can even rotate again, and you just tap on it, and it's very, very quick. And always one thing, make sure your line is enclosed, is well connected. It's very important. So okay, I think we're almost there, but one thing also, one last thing you can do is, like here, you can rename your layer. Like this, you don't get lost and you kind of organize. So you go there and you go to rename, and to rename your layer, you go to here, keyboard, and you can tap, for examples, color flat, and like this you have a very organized visual. Okay, this is my color flat, and after this is my shading, and etc. So this is it. And I think for the background, let's put a background. You can add another layer, and again you will place it below those layers. So for the background we can add a blue like this, and I think that's it. So this is very the basics things, how to manage your layers. So your reference layer, which is your inking layer, the color flat, and you can add another layer for your background color, or you can put your background color on the same layer. But I always advise you to make separate layers every time, especially if you do a commission or client work. It's very good and important to do it, because if you have any revisions to do, that would be something very simple to handle and to modify. So that's it for today. I hope this video gives you values and gives you some good tips. Please, if you have any questions to ask me about it, again, if you want me to show you something again for the next tutorial, please let me know in the comment section. And I wish you a very good day, and I say to you, thank you, and see you soon. In about 2 days I will make another tutorial. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye.